What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk to you about training partners. Do they matter? 100%. Can they help you? 100%. Can they hurt you? 100%. I just want to go over a few things today with you guys, like why I think training partners are so great, but I also want to show you kind of the dark side of training partners and why it's important to pick the right one that suits your needs. Got my notes here. Bam. Let's just jump right into it. So throughout this video, I'm going to give you a pro and then I'm going to give you a con. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to show you kind of like the light side and the dark side of having someone train with you. It can either work for you or it can work against you. The way I like to think about having a good training partner or being successful in anything is just that. Everyone that's successful in something does it with someone else that's successful in that thing, right? Like good real estate agents hang out. People that start businesses hang out with people that start businesses. Professional bodybuilders train with professional bodybuilders. Why? Because when you're at that elite level and you guys think the same or you think alike, then you guys actually elevate each other and you both reach a whole new level. It's the same thing when they say, I think it's 5 closest friends or something like that. You become a mix of your 5 closest friends, which is also why in life it's important to pick friends that fit what you want to be or how you want to act or things like that, because if you hang out with people that are garbage, then you're gonna be a mix of 5 different pieces of garbage. Pro number 1, they can either uplift you and encourage you in the gym, or they can completely drag you down. I've had both. Your partner can either be there yelling at you in your face, like that's what I need, or they can be like Eeyore in the corner and not want to do anything. I used to train with someone and they made it really difficult because I pay for my workouts from my trainer, and so I trust that they're good workouts, and they are good workouts. But the problem was, I would say, hey, today we're gonna do this exercise, right? And he would say, I don't really wanna do that. Well, that ruins part of my workout, because now he's like, I'm gonna go do this while you do that, which you would think is okay, but it just ruins the whole flow of things. I'm like, now I'm over here doing this without my partner, without a spotter, without anything. He's over there doing that, and then I gotta go get him when I'm done, and then we'll join back. It's just, it ruins the flow. It's not the same. They can either energize you or de-energize you. Pro number 2 is you always have a spotter. It's super nice to have a consistent training partner because you literally always have a spotter. Whether you're benching or squatting, any kind of heavy movement, you have someone there that has your back. The con side of that is if you pick the wrong training partner, you now have someone who hinders you. They think they can spot you correctly and they really can't, and they're just annoying you and they're in your way. It seems kind of mean when you put it like that, but spotting is actually more serious than people think. Like, I take it serious now because one time I got hurt. Because what happened was I was about to do bench. It wasn't very much, it was like 6 years ago. But I wanted to push the limits. None of my friends were in the gym at the time. I looked around, you know, and I was like, okay, that guy looks like he knows what he's doing. Let me ask him for a spot. I'm sure many of you guys do this now. I asked him for a spot. He was super nice. And I said I wanted to get, I think it was 8 reps, right? When I got to rep 7, I said, help. Like, out loud, I actually was stuck. And I said, I'm stuck, help. And he said, no, you got it. I literally just told you I don't have it. Like, put fingers under there, like do something. The guy did nothing because he said, no, man, you got it. And my shoulder tried to take over and I tweaked it, and that was great. That really pissed me off, and I didn't use a spotter that I didn't know for a very long time. I still, to this day, am very cautious of it. Like, just the other day, I was doing overhead tricep extensions. Okay, and I sit on an incline when I do it sometimes, so you're kind of leaning back. And once you get to the heavier weights, honestly, like, it's really hard to go from here with a big dumbbell to here. I think I was using 120s. And I asked him, I'm like, hey, because it's easier for someone else to just pretty much do a goblet squat, pick it up, and then hand it to me from behind. I said, hey man, can you just hand me this? He goes, yeah. This dude hit me in the head with the dumbbell. And I literally thought, what are you doing? All you have to do is put it into my hands and walk away. That's all you have to do. And you messed it up. Trying to be more positive though, if you have a good training partner, like, honestly, it's the best thing in the world for spotting and also for recording each other, which, not to put on Instagram or anything, I record a lot of videos for my coach so that he can check my form, but also it's really good to record yourself so that you can check your own form. So you can see, like, do I have any imbalances? Is the left arm taking over the right arm? Am I benching weird? Like, because you don't know unless you know, right? And that's, I mean, you guys know, like, if you squat and you don't squat in front of a mirror, it feels weird, right? because you can't really see if things are working right or not. That's why we squat in front of a mirror, so you can see like, oh, my left knee is tracking way out, I need to fix that. Or my right knee is trying to cave in, I need to fix that. My feet aren't angled the right way, or whatever it may be. You can't see it unless you see it. Pro number 3 is holding you accountable. If you have a hard time being in the gym, or definitely during prep is super hard, and you can get down on yourself, but if you're going through it and you have a training partner and you know they're going to be at the gym, you know they're consistent, then that helps you, because you're like, so and so relies on me, I have to be there, I got to be there, because if I'm not there, it's like, what am I doing? I'm giving up. You know what I mean? Now the con to that is if you have someone that's not consistent themselves and they're texting you all the time going, hey man, I'm staying home, that doesn't motivate you, right? Because think about if it's your off day mentally and you're like, I don't want to do anything with the gym today, I don't want to, but you know you have to go, right? And your buddy texts you right before you head out the door and says, hey man, I'm not feeling good, I'm gonna stay home today. Then what are you gonna do? You're gonna stay home. So it can work against you. Your training partner truly can be your best friend or your worst enemy. That's why it's very important when you're picking a training partner. Now, for some time now, since I moved to Arkansas about a year ago now, I've been looking for a training partner because I'm trying to get more serious. I'm trying to compete next year. And it's just like I said, like, you want to train around people with the same energy. I only know 2 people that fit the criteria I'm about to list in my gym, and guess what? They train together. Go figure. So what I look for, and this isn't necessarily what everyone should look for, but you kind of learn over time with lifting and just having different training partners. Like, hey, I like this, I don't like that. Number 1, they got to follow my workouts, because like I said, I pay for them and it's important. Number 2, they got to push me to my limits. Like, they don't have to be bigger than me, they don't have to be stronger than me, but if they just stand there and they yell at me and they go, 1 more, 2 more, come on Mike, you got this, like, that makes all the difference. If you bring the energy to the table, it makes the difference. Because I've had 2 training partners in my life that were both one a little bit smaller, one significantly smaller than me, but they both brought the energy every single workout, and I worked out harder because of it. It's not like I don't need some massive dude in there just to motivate me. It's just like, it's the energy you bring and the intensity you bring, which leads me to my third point, which is intensity. If I see you training in a gym and you don't train intensely, then that already disqualifies you. You have to train intense by yourself and then train with someone else that's intense. It's just like, you blow up. You both benefit from that. Now, there's only 3 real criteria I look for, but like I mentioned before, nobody in the gym fits that, because you got people on their phones, you got people being lazy, you got people taking it easy, you got people like in there to hang out and socialize. So just some things for you guys to think about when choosing a training partner. And if you already have a training partner, maybe just sit down and think like, am I benefiting from this or not? Like, maybe you are really serious about your fitness goals, but your buddy, whether it be a guy or a girl, is just in there to kind of relieve stress and hang out. And maybe it's kind of social hour and they want to hang out with you, spend time with you, and that's how they do it. If it's holding you back, then maybe you should work out separately and hang out at a later time, like on your own time, whatever. It's just something to think about, but I'm gonna keep it pretty short today, guys. So with that, I will see you in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As always, everything you guys have been doing lately helps me out so much. I think my video 2 weeks ago did really, really well, and I am super grateful for that. I'll see you guys in the next one.